As we speak, the night sky is undergoing profound changes that will transform its appearance within decades, if not years. Experts and astronomers around the world have raised the alarm, alerting us to the urgency of this cosmic shift. These changes are not just a matter of scientific curiosity, but could redefine our understanding of the cosmos. Personalities such as deGrasse Tyson have corroborated that Polaris is about to undergo a drastic change, and the story behind this event is disturbing. Polaris's central position in the night sky has defined its uniqueness as the North Star. Until now, this star was a constant reference point for stargazers, navigators, and astronomers, serving as a reliable guide in the dark. Its unwavering position has made it a symbol of steadiness and reliability. However, this stability could soon be altered significantly, transforming both our night sky and the astronomical measurements we are accustomed to. Join us to understand the seriousness of this threat and its impact on all of us. Let's examine the history of Polaris, which is in its final stages. Polaris has long been considered the guiding star that leads the way, a beacon revered by astronomers and navigators throughout the centuries. Its constant presence in the firmament has been fundamental to celestial navigation, helping explorers find their way. Its role as a steadfast guide has been celebrated in folklore and navigation manuals alike. However, all this could suddenly change. A recent study presented by the respected Royal Astronomical Society in September 2023 has raised uncertainty about the future of this bright star. Polaris is on the verge of an explosion that will cause it to disappear permanently from the night sky. Before we delve into the implications of this revelation, let's take a closer look at the star in question and understand its significance. This potential loss would not only impact scientific measurements but also cultural and historical perspectives. Polaris, also known as the North Star or the Pole Star, occupies a special position in the sky because of its proximity to the celestial North Pole. It is almost directly over the Earth's North Pole, which gives the illusion that it remains static in the northern sky. The star is located in the constellation Ursa Minor, a minor but significant constellation in the northern hemisphere. Polaris is a star of moderate brightness that stands out as a yellow-white supergiant of considerable dimension compared to our Sun. Despite its appearance as a lone star, it is actually part of a rather complex triple star system. Within this system, the primary stars are Polaris AA and Polaris B, which seen with the naked eye look like a single star. This complexity adds to its uniqueness and importance in astronomical studies. In addition, there is a third companion, Polaris AB, orbiting this binary pair. The gravitational forces between these stars shape their orbits and affect their individual behaviors, which has a direct impact on their brightness and other notable characteristics. Any disturbance in these interactions can cause irregular changes in stellar luminosity or pulsation patterns, but we do not yet fully understand the precise details of these processes. The intricate dance of these stars continues to fascinate and puzzle scientists. Polaris is approximately 323 light-years from Earth, which means that the light we receive from this star today was actually emitted 323 years ago. This great distance means that if Polaris were to explode today, we would not be aware of it until 323 years later. The vastness of space and time involved in this phenomenon is mind-boggling. Therefore, when we finally witness this event from Earth, more than 3 centuries would have elapsed since it occurred. The scientific projections are based on empirical evidence available at present, which implies that it is plausible that Polaris has already experienced an explosion, but we have not yet received the light from that event. This delay in observation challenges our perception of real-time events in the universe. Throughout history, the North Star has played a significant role, extending through various civilizations and eras. Its value is cultural, symbolic, and crucial to navigation, offering guidance and inspiration. Many ancient societies have woven myths and legends around Polaris, reflecting its importance in their daily lives. Its stability and immovable position near the celestial North Pole have made it an invaluable tool for ancient mariners and travelers. This star has acted as a lighthouse, allowing precise orientation and navigation in seas and lands located almost in line with the Earth's axis of rotation. It has stood as a reliable reference point for determining direction, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. The North Star holds great symbolic importance in all cultures. In some social groups, it represents the idea of constancy and solidity. It is perceived as a pole star, an element that has remained unchanging amidst the celestial ballet that makes up the night sky. Its role as a symbol of guidance and permanence is deeply embedded in human culture. Recently, this star has exhibited behavior outside the expected. This disturbing alteration in its pulsation cycle has puzzled astronomers, prompting further analysis of the celestial anomaly. These unexpected changes have sparked intense debate and research within the scientific community. Instead of following the predictable pulsation pattern, Polaris has adopted an unpredictable and erratic cycle of dimming and brightening. This variation has raised concern among scientists who warn that the star may be nearing the end of its life. This change is consistent with the behavior observed in stars as they near the end of their existence. The progressive increase in the pulsation times of Polaris, which was previously stable in its dimming and brightening cycle, could be attributed to the interactions between the stars in the system, even though they are perceived as a single entity. This anomaly could offer new insights into stellar evolution and behavior. Notably, we have observed an unusual increase in pulsation duration of approximately 4.5 seconds. Although seemingly insignificant, this change is of great significance. Some astronomers have cautiously suggested the gravitational forces between Polaris's stars could be the cause of these fluctuations in the star's atmospheric conditions, directly affecting its pulsation patterns. However, others are not convinced and firmly believe that the star is close to its explosion. This suspicion is based on the striking similarities between the mysterious behavior of Polaris and Betelgeuse. Another prominent star in the Orion constellation has shown puzzling alterations in its brightness, leading to speculation about a possible imminent explosion. The potential parallels between these two stars are drawing significant attention and scrutiny. Several experts have warned of the star's inevitable end, emphasizing observed fluctuations in its brightness and behavior patterns similar to those of stars that have reached the end of their life cycles. NASA was attracted by the anomalies presented by Betelgeuse. The agency has shown great concern about the possibility of Betelgeuse exploding, which contrasts with the irregularities observed in Polaris. Although NASA has expressed strong interest in and vigilance towards the unusual behavior of Betelgeuse, it has not made an official announcement of similar monitoring or concern regarding Polaris. This difference in focus raises questions about the criteria used for monitoring celestial bodies. Stars undergo extensive journeys through different stages in their evolutionary cycle. When new, these stars have relatively low temperatures and brightness. Their early stages are marked by gradual growth and stability. Subsequently, they advance to the main sequence phase marked by nuclear fusion, where they remain stable for billions of years. Finally, as their hydrogen fuel is depleted, they enter the red giant phase where they experience a rapid increase in temperature and brightness. This phase sees a dramatic increase in energy output before reaching a catastrophic explosion. The end stages of a star's life are both dramatic and scientifically rich. If Polaris were to experience a supernova, we would surely witness an amazing event in our sky. The star would become incredibly luminous, eclipsing even the brilliance of the moon and becoming one of the brightest objects in the night sky. This luminous spectacle could last for days, weeks, or even months. The star's visual appearance would undergo drastic changes. It would transform into a dazzling point of light or a temporary bright object, potentially manifesting colors before fading. This visual display could momentarily alter our familiar perception of the constellations Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, since Polaris is actually the North Star and is part of these stellar groupings. Such an event would provide a rare opportunity for scientific observation and public wonder. As for our safety, we will be completely safe. Given the size and distance of Polaris, it is likely that the Earth would not be affected even in the event of a stellar explosion. The physical effects of such a distant event are minimal for us on Earth. Visually, although a Polaris supernova may not be as spectacular as Betelgeuse, it could be visible to the naked eye for a long period and outshine nearby bright stars. This would offer a unique and rare spectacle for skywatchers around the world. If you like the video, we invite you to show your support by leaving a like, subscribing, and activating the notification bell, as this motivates us to continue creating content. Your support helps us bring you more insightful and engaging content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious and keep looking up at the stars.